Welcome, Scorpio. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of March the 16th to the 23rd, 2020. Again, I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, but most of all, subscribing to them. Always be sure to click the bell button, make it ring when you do subscribe, and then you'll get notified when any of your favorite readers or YouTube creators are out here for you to view. As you know, this is a collective general reading, and that means that not all the cards may resonate with you or the energy within them. But take what you can from it. And if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I welcome and invite you to click the little icon in the top right-hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information, my beautiful Scorpios, is posted below this video. A simple email to me and we can start this process moving forward. I'm doing the Celtic Cross spread again. And this is the all over collective energy, where you are now, and the crowning energy, the energy coming in below you, above you, behind you, and towards you. I always work with my base layer of the Angel Tarot, the overlay of the traditional, the 4 Lenormand cards, the 3 Tealeaf cards. Throw your question you want now and answer to out into the universe, and this is the answers from the Angel card. What do you need to surrender to? And of course, Nature's Whisper, a beautiful oracle message. In conclusion, I will be using my own focus deck here to tie up this reading to conclude it. Now, we start off with our all over energy here, the crowning energy of the Hangman. Okay, and it's called perspective in the Angel Tarot, but it's all about knowing that you need to take time to figure something out. You are, in a pause sort of state right now. You're thinking about what you want to do, and you're planning and plotting it and processing it in your mind, collecting all the little tidbits of wisdom that you're going to need to do something, because you know innately that there's a better way. There's a better way for you to go. There's a better way for you to learn. There's a better way for you to handle a situation, perhaps. This is about pausing and reflection. Okay, I want you to also consider, Scorpio, never to be afraid to be different. Sometimes you have to do research to figure out what's going to work for you in the best way for you personally. If it has to do with your job, if it has to do with a relationship, if it has to do with your own soul searching, okay, this is what you're going to be doing, taking your time. So the all over energy in this reading is taking your time until you find out what it is you want and you need to know. But at any time you can get off there. You're not tied to that pole. You can move anytime you want. Once you receive and you feel comfortable, by all means get off this pole and get moving forward. You may have to do that soon, because coming in below you, you've got the 8 of Rods, and this is lots of information, lots of activity, great activity coming in. Sudden and immediate results are going to show up all of a sudden. It's like you've been in this pause state. You've been waiting in limbo for something to happen and to occur, and now all of a sudden, here it is. Okay, so you're going to be busy with something. Maybe you've been waiting for a letter, for activity, for a resume, for something to happen, something to close, something to open, something to happen coming into you, and you're going to receive it. It could be in the form of a letter, an email, a text, okay, a phone call you maybe you've been waiting for. But it creates a lot of activity in your life, a very, very busy time for you, and you're going to have to act on it ASAP. Coming in above you, you've been given the 2 of Ariel, the 2 of Pentacles, and this is about you balance, okay? Basically lining yourself up and balancing yourself when you have to deal with anything this week. And there, you will have to definitely be able to balance yourself, because this 8 of Rods coming in means you're going to have a lot of work. You might have been in limbo here waiting for that, and all of a sudden, wow, you're going to have to handle something. So it also means that you're going to be doing a lot of different jobs. You're going to be having to balance, maybe you have to balance your work and your home life. Okay, maybe you're going to be doing multiple jobs and projects all at once. All right, because that's what that 8 of Rods talks about. Now here we're getting clarification here with the 2 of Pentacles. But making your work fun and interesting and not getting all stressed out about it. So I do think that this pertains to your career. This pertains to your job. Okay. Coming in behind you, you got the Justice card, but in the traditional tarot, sorry, it is the Justice card. Okay, it is the strength card. Sorry, it's opposite. If this was strength, this would be justice and vice versa because it's the number eight. Okay, and eight's all about reevaluation and evolution and moving from one phase to the next. All right, it's also about ambition and your drive, and you're sorting out things, maybe your finances, maybe you're dealing with something legal here that has to do with finances. Okay, or you're fighting for justice and equality. Maybe you're having to step up and be an advocate for someone else and defend them or witness something, or for yourself, perhaps. But I want you to know something. All through this, the rulings will come in your favor. Okay, you're going to come out ahead here. Don't give up. You may feel like you're banging your head against the wall. You may feel like things don't look good, but things will work out in your favor. Okay, now strength is all about inward strength. Okay, I love this picture of her with the lion. Honey catches bees rather than vinegar, and she's learned how to look at people and understand where they're coming from. Okay, looking at them through a heart level. All right, not jumping in and taking people, at face value. You need to get to know someone to understand why they do the things they do, right? Or why they say the things they say. So I do see that you're going to be doing that. You're going to be being strong inwardly, not allowing yourself to react, say, and do things that later on you're going to resent and regret. Coming in towards you, Scorpio, you've been given the Seven of Raphael, the Seven of Cups. And this is all about decision time. Okay? There's lots of decisions here that you're going to have to make. I call this the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay? In every one of those cups, there's something different flowing out of them. And you're going to be having choices and options and decisions to make. I want you to be clear on exactly what it is you want. Okay? It's what you need here. And then take action on it. This also speaks of getting rid of what no longer serves you. This talks about detoxification, getting rid of unhealthy habits, getting rid of addictive habits, getting rid of what doesn't serve you anymore, walking away from it, any negative energy that is not going to allow you to grow and expand on your part of this journey, on your path right now. But I do see that, it's time to make a decision and be clear on what you want. And that's what this is about. Coming in with our first Lenderman, you've got a commitment. This is a major commitment. This could be a lifetime commitment. This is something coming into you that you've been waiting for. And for some of you, it may be, maybe a partnership in business. It may be a partnership in a relationship. Okay. It could be the fact that some of you are getting a ring for an engagement and a commitment to marry. Regardless, this refers to commitment, whether it has to do with a committed relationship, a commitment to yourself, someone committing to a long-term position in a job. All of it is commitment. You've got the storm clouds, but what I love about this card is after the storm, the sun comes out. And this tells me, because you're going to be busy here, but I think you've been wanting to do this, and you may have actually planned, some of you Scorpios, to have a lot of sideline jobs or new things coming in. You may have been studying up and taking, and now all of a sudden they're all here, and you worked hard for it. Never give up. You've had your trials and tribulations. You've moved on. Also, I see some of you, again, I'm going to tell you this, have physically moved away from where you live to avoid a situation that you no longer could live around. The sun's going to shine again, Scorpio. Beautiful. Now, there may be somebody around you, or they're still lingering, or there may be somebody new coming into you. And what I see here is they don't tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help them God. And because they wear a mask. And they only let you know what they want you to know and see what they want you to see. Eventually, they get caught at it. Okay? But I want you to be careful of the wolf in sheep's clothing, as they say. All right? You know what that means. Okay? Now, wonderful way for this to cross over with all this activity here going on. It could have to do with this career here. Lots of things happening here, right? Your ship's going to come in. Things are going to happen for you. You're going to see abundance coming in and fulfillment coming in. Now, some of you may have to take a trip somewhere. You may be flying, or you may be going on a boat. Right now with the coronavirus, I don't see a lot of us traveling too many distances. So I'm looking at it as your ship's coming in when it comes to fulfillment, happiness, and abundance. Could be in the form of time, effort, support, and or money. Now, I trust you threw that question out into the universe. And this is your answer: compromise. So, we can't always get 100% of what we want. Okay, sometimes we have to bring compromise into the equation, and in order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you'll find it necessary to have compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear on what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Okay, this has to be an even playing field here. This has to be fair and just. All right, you can't expect to have absolutely everything your way. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. So, you know what? Compromise is such a beautiful card, such a beautiful thing when it comes into us, because what happens is we always get to balance things out. One person doesn't get it all. Okay? I love compromise. What do you need to surrender to, Scorpio? Well, apparently you need to surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay? So trust yourself. All right? Trust what you're doing is right. Trust that you're in the right place. Trust that this was divinely orchestrated. Trust that you had to do this. But it's also some of you that need to trust others again. Maybe you've been in a situation where you've been betrayed and you feel it's hard to trust someone. It could have been in a relationship. It could have been a friendship. Okay? It could have been, something like that. But most of all, I want to see you trust yourself, that you're doing the right things that you need to do to make your life move forward. Whoops. Coming in now with our beautiful, beautiful Nature's Whisper energy card here. Be your best self always. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person? Excuse me, that's my alarm. These crazy alarms that go off that remind me I have other things to do and important things coming in. Okay, here we are. Be your best self. Okay, how are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. It is understandable. We're all human, and there are times we don't feel 100%. Okay? But this card came up for a reason today, to help you remember to access the highest level of emotions. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more love and to be your best version of yourself you can be. So I love this. It comes up again about, it leads me over here to the trust card again, surrendering to trust, trusting yourself, knowing what you're doing is what you need to do for yourself and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Okay? I love this card. I love this card. Okay, coming in with your tea leaf messages, you've got the Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. So somebody might be around you right now in your family circle, in your friendship circle. Maybe they're at work. Maybe they're a client, but they've dug their heels in. And the one thing that I have to tell you is you're going to have to be strong inwardly, okay, and do what's right, okay, because the Justice card, that's what it's all about. Doing what's fair and right and compromise. Definitely compromise coming in here. You've got the wall, and the wall says a misunderstanding. So probably, with this stubborn person, there is a misunderstanding, and you're going to have to clear that up. Any miscommunication with someone this week, make sure you get down to the nitty gritty and you sit down and you have this discussion and communicate with them. Communicate with them. Maybe they want something their own way, but you're going to have to convince them by being strong here that fair is fair. Okay? You got the crib, and the crib says birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So some of you, you might be giving birth to a beautiful new business. You may be stepping out there to be your own entrepreneur, to go solo and have your own company, your own business. That's great. Others are maybe a new little beautiful life coming into your home or into your circle. How wonderful. Now, let's see what you need to focus on this week, my beautiful Scorpios. Spirit, please give me the one card that Scorpios need to focus on the week of March the 16th to the 23rd, please. Thank you. Oh, this has been coming up for others too. Slow down. Easier said than done, right? Lots of things you have to do, but you're going to have to slow down and balance yourself. Okay, so this does make sense. You might be biting off too much, taking on too hard or too heavy a load. Don't overburden yourself, okay? And especially with other people's problems. Don't allow the other people's burdens to get on you as well this week. You need to deal with your own self and what you have here in your immediate, your immediate energy around you this week. So take care. Okay, try to balance all this activity that some of you are going to be experiencing this week. I mean, the rest is over by the looks of things here, and you're going to be very busy this week, things coming in, lots of choices and decisions to make. You're going to do what the right thing that you need to do, okay? And compromise is going to come in. So trust yourself. Trust yourself that you will be the best version of yourself you can be this week. Well, my beautiful Scorpios, again, this is your reading for March the 16th to the 23rd. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic week to look forward to. Remember, always stay positive and never forget. Never forget how far you've come, everything you've gotten through, all the times you've pushed on, even when you felt you couldn't. All the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was. All the times you wanted to give up, but you got through another day. Never forget how much strength you have learned and developed. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you, Scorpio. See you soon, my beautiful Scorpios.